Hello, everyone. I am trying a new game today, and it's called Mudborne. It's basically a frog management sim game. But happy Sunday. Hope everyone is having a nice, slow Sunday morning. Um, my back is hurting today for some reason, and it's so sad. Hi, Kim. Hi, Ghost Host 1991. Nice to see you here. Happy Sunday. Is everything I'm testing another new OBS setting. So is everything looking smooth and good on your end? Let me know. Can you hear the audio and everything? I'm still trying to figure out the best settings and the best resolution and everything. Oh, that's good. Okay, the stream looks okay, that's perfect. That is what I want to hear. Wait, let me adjust the window here a little bit. Okay. Yay, that's good to hear. Yeah, I was playing with a new software called Melt Studio. But then the Melt Studio, it was like my webcam quality, they dropped it by quite a bit. Um Oh, thank you for confirming, Ghost Host. Ghost, I'm going to call you Ghost. Thank you for confirming, Ghost, that everything looks fine on the horizontal as well. Yeah, so Melt Studio, and then so I switched back to OBS, and then but I dropped the resolution to just 1080 for the horizontal, but also 1080 for the vertical, and streaming it at the same time. But I think the problem that I had before, and may hopefully I'm right, was that my monitor resolution before, it was not 1080p, it was a 2K. So then it's almost like my computer had to do double work because of that, and the bit rate and the frames dropped midway through the stream. I think that's a problem. Hopefully, so hopefully now I've fixed it. We shall see. But also, this is the first time I'm doing a stream on a Sunday morning. I don't know if the evening or the morning works better, or like afternoon time. So yeah, we'll see. I will start the game. This is like the very first time I'm actually opening the game. So day one, 0%. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay, so there's me. And then so the premise of the game is like I'm supposed to restore this wetland with frog population again. But why are they not giving me any like instructions? So it's kind of like, okay, so what is this? I could investigate. There is an axe, a bug net. Okay. Getting started. Open to start. Maybe this. Getting around. Click to view chapters. Learning. Okay. Maybe this is the way to do it. Guiding light. If you're reading this, then you've probably just had a bit of a rude awakening no matter though, as this guide will help you pick things back up. Each section has a specific theme. You can view all sections from the overview tab. Okay. And then get moving. Okay, so that's the WSAD to walk around. You can walk up and down stairs and ladders, as well as through any doorways. Oh, I could use stepping stones to hop across areas. Okay. By clicking on them. And then using items, you'll always use whatever item is equipped either in your hotbar or mouse, okay, or whatever held with your mouse. Hovering over most things will show a tooltip. Let's start by using that axe of yours to cut down some trees. As all good games begin. Okay, so let's try chopping a tree. So using this one. Can I just press 3? Okay, I just click 3 and then... Okay. So that's how you chop down the trees, I guess, huh? And then... Okay, so... What if I don't want to use this anymore? Do I just click 1? Yeah, click 1. I see. And then there's an encyclopedia. And what is this? Okay, so now I could click next to the next one. What is excess baggage? You can carry a surprising amount of stuff in those cute dungarees of yours. Items that don't fit in your hotbar will be moved to your inventory. You can open it at any time with E. Okay. Okay, open your inventory. So you click E to open it. Okay, this is where... Okay, it's like the backpack. I see, I see, I see. And then what is this one here? Taking out the trash. Your inventory has a built-in trash slot. Items in here will be destroyed when you place another... Item will destroy when you place another item on top. Okay. So you can like just replace the item with another one. You can also send items to the trash by hovering any slot and pressing delete. Got it. So trash an item, for example, a leaf. So if I go to my inventory. Oh, this leaf here. So if I hover and then click, or maybe I just drag it like this. Wait, how do I do it again? By hovering any slot and pressing delete. Interesting. Okay, but then I'm hovering now. I'm hovering and then I click delete, but it wouldn't delete. Or like, how do I, what if I just, that's the quick store. That's not a trash. Where is the trash? Oh, trash slot. This one. So then I could just, I guess, put it there like that. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. This one on the menu. Most placed objects have a little menu you can open by clicking on them. You can move menus around by dragging their title bar and close them by pressing escape. If you want to learn more about a menu, you can press the little question mark button. So if I, let's say, hold shift for info. Okay. There's like a little instructions on the bottom right there. Little bundles of of sticks from the marsh shrubs. Okay. If you want to learn, open a crate. I need to open a crate. Where is the crate? How do I open the crate? Most place objects have a little menu you can open by clicking on them. You can move menus around by dragging their title bar. Wait, how do I... Is it the quick store? Press to store items to nearby crates, or press Q when not highlighting a menu. How do I open a crate? Do I just place it like that? No. Press Q when not highlighting? I am a little confused. Most place objects have a little menu you can open by clicking on them. You can move menus around by dragging their title bar. If you want to learn more about a menu, you can press the little question mark button. How do I open a crate? But like... Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand this instructions. It says I need to open a crate, but it doesn't let me know how to open a crate. Right? You can move menus around by dragging their title bar. You can move menus around by dragging their title bar. What is the title bar? Interesting. Quick store button. Press to store items to nearby crates. Or press Q when not highlighting a menu. So are we talking about like if I have this, then very confusing. Should I just try to like explore around? Let me just do that. Okay, so this is like with the magnifying glass, it's a way for me to investigate things. So, like, for example, this one is a mushroom, right? Can I pick it? So then I just discovered a mushroom species. What is this? Pressure plate? What is that? If I had a very heavy frog, I could use it to hold this down. Interact with like a blue frog. Oh, that's okay, Kim. It's just a little confusing, I think, the instructions. Is there something here? No. There's a few items that I could use the magnifying glass on. So like this one. Service pool. A reflection pool that you found up in the northeast of the spawning pools near a research lab. You noted down the genetic lock required so that you could view it again here. Genetic lock. To open the pool, you'll need to create a frog with genetics that match the lock. So I'm like playing to kind of do a reproduction of the frogs, I think, because the goal is to repopulate this area, is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, I found another mushroom. Not in bloom. It says hold shift for these mushrooms are not in bloom. Okay, so I guess I couldn't really, like, it's still growing, I guess. Oh, I could collect the frogs? What? No. I thought I just like collect a frog or something. And be caught with a net. Oh, I have to catch it with a net? Oh, I see. So I catch the frogs like that. And then what is this one? Just a critter. Pond skater. So I'm also like collecting more creatures, I guess, like along the way. But I wonder what it would be for. A strange insect. Okay, it says I can use it with something there at the bottom right. Interesting. So like, am I supposed to just collect everything here? I feel like they should do a better job at explaining the game first. And then how do I like sleep? Do I need to sleep in this game? Or no? What is this? Can I go down here? No, I couldn't just jump there. I need to go down from like a ladder first, I guess. What is this one? Oh, this is just another mushroom. I think this one is ready. Or maybe no. No, it's not in bloom yet. I see. Interesting game. I don't know yet how I feel about it at the moment. White lotus seeds. How do I jump? A small stone can be clicked to hop to this step. Wait, how do I jump? Click to hop to this step. I just clicked it. What a weird. It's a little weird. Or is it just like it's not there yet? The lily pad? What is this? There's a door. Okay. It's like a whole house. There's a journal. I've been spending some time recently thinking about the colors and patterns that we inherit from our traits. As we all know, the mycelium strands absorbed by frog spawn modify their traits, but they also cause the tadpoles to take on the colors of the mushrooms themselves. Curious to see if we could find a way to separate our traits from our patterns. Okay. With this one, active projects. Is this like the lab or something? Probably. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Green. Yeah, so I'm not like entirely sure how to interact. Like what am I supposed to do is like the thing that I feel like I'm missing here. Cause they don't really explain it to you. What is this reception key? Now that the hibernation is in effect, the spawning pools are going to be locked off. All projects can be put on hold. Okay. And then this crate that I'm supposed to open, I couldn't understand what it wants me to do. Most placed objects have a little menu you can open by clicking on them. Uh, Maybe I'm just missing like where the crate is. Am I just like not seeing where the crate is right now? Can I make it into a day? Or maybe it just like automatically circulates the day and night. Yeah, I'm not seeing a crate here. Is this a crate? No, it's not. Um, I mean, I do like the art style and the sound effects of it, but I'm just not understanding yet what I'm supposed to do in this game. Because it wasn't explained to me well. Where is the crate that it was talking about? Oh, there you go. So I could like jump to these water lilies. I guess. Find a way to clear the algae before I can wade through. Maybe I just don't have. Do I use my axe? No. I need something else to clear that, I guess. Okay, so that's how you jump on the water lily, the lily pads. You just have to find one that actually has it, huh? But for example, if I want to cross to this area, how do I do that? because there's no lily pads. What is this? Barred doorway? Okay, so just I'm not allowed to go there yet. But this one, that's a locked door with I need a key for it. Ancestry research, a small wooden signpost engraved with frog hand. Okay. Still couldn't find the frickin' crate. Which to me is very frustrating because I do want to like follow this instructions here. Because this will teach me what to do. But I don't even know when they were talking about like what is this? You can move menus around by dragging their title bar. Like what is that? By dragging their title bar. And it tells me to open a crate. What is respawn? Wait, so if I click E and I hold it at the top right, it says respawning in like 5, 4. What is that? Should I try? Oh, it's just a way to like be in the center of the map again. That is super. What a weird mechanic. What is this? Predictor? A workbench to calculate trait changes from different mushrooms over generations. So it's kind of like my research. There's a central pool. Okay, let's look at with the magnifying glass. A reflection pool that you found towards the center of the spawning pools. Up on one of the islands, you noted down the genetic lock required so that you could view it again here. To open the pool, you'll need to create a frog with genetics that match the lock. Okay. Oh, here's a crate. There's a crate. I opened the crate. Oh my god, finally. That is very unintuitive. So I'm trying to understand here because I mean there are the items here already in my crate. But then why is there's a separate crate here, right? Small. Okay, so this is kind of like my backpack, I guess, at the top, and then crate is more like a more permanent sort of place to put things. So if I want to bring some small crates with me, I could put it there, and then maybe I could just kind of scatter where the crates are. Okay, but let's look at the quest again. Okay, so the next one is look it up. In case you haven't already guessed, this frog themed reading simulator has a lot of books in it. There are 4 main books to guide you that you'll find on your journey, including this one. You can access your books at any time using the item. The bar at the bottom of the screen. Okay, yeah. So like the one that we've seen before. Okay, so moving on, if you get stuck with anything, be sure to check this guide. Take this map with you. Okay, I got a map now. So this is the encyclopedia book of just kind of a collection of things I've discovered. And then there's the map. The map is actually quite big. Like bigger than I thought. Because there's me here. Emergency ancestry research, mud analysis, northern pool, reception, mass breeding, project management. Yeah, this is like a lot of things. Definitely a lot of things. Okay, so the next one here is you may be a small frog in a big pond, but there's plenty of wildflower even smaller than you. Your magnifying glass lets you quickly identify any frogs, bugs, or spores you might come across. Inspect a frog. Okay, so I did this catching flies, right? So I could just click next to that one. What is this? You may have noticed that strange heart slot in your inventory when it's opened. This is for you to place any frog you've collected to become your new BFF. Pet frogs will follow you no matter where you go. That's cute. Is it here? Oh, this heart thing, the pet slot here. So let's say if I just take one and I put it there. Oh, I have this little frog following me. That is so cute. That. Okay. And then hammer time. When you place down objects and items, you might realize they mess with the feng shui, or maybe they're just off by 1 pixel. Hold shift to snap between. Luckily, things are not permanent. This isn't a frog-like. You can use your hammer to pick them back up. So, if I use my hammer, for example, right, and I go hit the wooden lantern, it comes back to my backpack. And then I could put it back there like that. I see. And then I could plant a tree. While punching a tree does sound cool, we don't have a hospital nearby. You can chop down trees, yeah, which I did. After you harvest stuff, be sure to replant them. So I think I got this one, like the shrub acorn can be planted on grass to grow a shrub. Can be planted on grass to grow a mahogany tree. Let me try that. So if I just put this acorn, let's say like, where can I put it? Maybe like here. And then I just replant a tree that way. Okay. And then this one, drop in the bucket. Buckets are the most important item for any serious researcher, allowing you to easily move various liquids and tadpoles. Buckets with matching liquids will also stack. I'm not sure how you can carry 99 buckets of water. Okay, so there are these things of buckets. Stick in the mud. All our modern breeding processes utilize mud to act as a base for mushroom modifications. Similar to gathering water, you can use a bucket on any mud pools to grab some. Okay, so where is the bucket though? And then water is the lifeblood of the pond and used in a few different processes. You can gather water in a bucket. Okay, so the bucket I could use to gather mud and also water. Oh, this one. This is my bucket here. Let's see. So I could gather from here. So I just gathered mud. And then if I go to the water, I just gather water. So I have a bucket of water and a bucket of mud. And then if you find yourself waiting for specific conditions at a certain time, why not sleep on it? Okay, so we can sleep. You can use a bed to sleep and pass time. You can hold R for 5 seconds to respond to the last bed you slept in. So if I hold R... Oh, so that's the respawning. I see. I just hold the R button. That's how you sleep, I guess. Like that. Respawn to the last bed. Oh, but it's not like sleeping. So I need to find where the bed is. Like, where is... Oh, here. This is the bed. Who is this? Hoppert. I brought you here once you respawned. Pulling you out the mud to get out of the mud. Okay. I'm a carpenter trained at the guild and everything. Anything you need, I can make it. Just bring me the raw materials and I'll do the rest. I can also get you up to speed on everything I know. Respawning isn't great on the memory, but you'll get it back in no time. Okay, so I could sleep until... Let me try... day. Okay, so that's how you sleep. Because I was wondering what that is. So where am I in the map? I'm right here. So this is... The carpenter's workshop has a bed where I could sleep. I see. Okay, and they have a bunch of crates as well around here. Can I release the frog that I've already catch? Oh yeah, I could. Because I don't need all of these frogs right now. Okay, so this one, yes, I did this one, slept until the morning. If you find yourself waiting for specific conditions, you can use, yeah, this is what I... Okay, so this one, those are all the tools you'll need to get this pawn restored. Yes, Kim, I'm streaming to 2. I basically just use OBS. So there's a vertical scene that you can download from Atum, AITUM for free. And then so you basically have your horizontal scene and you have your vertical scene. And then the horizontal, just like the usual OBS streaming, right? But then for the vertical, you put in a new stream key in YouTube that is a vertical. I could message you on IG and I'll let you know. I watch a lot of YouTube videos to figure it out. It's so complicated. But the thing is with the multi-streaming to two is before I had such a hard time, with the frames dropping and stuff midway. But I think now is okay. I think I figured it out. Yeah, it's basically two separate destinations. Exactly. Right. So your computer is basically doing the both work and uploading to like two separate destinations. This one is Snook is a bug. The world is filled with all sorts of critters, each with their own preferred environments and behaviors. You can check your encyclopedia for hints of where you might find them or chat with NPCs. To ask them if there's any delicious snacks they found recently. Okay. If you're feeling peckish, you can eat bugs by pressing the right mouse key. Eating a bug allows you to check its flavor profile. Ah, interesting. Okay. If you eat enough bugs, you might even get something like indigestion. You'll also move faster if you've eaten. I didn't know that. That's fun. This is catching the bug, which I had done. But they won't do your tadpoles much good sitting in your belly. Using your net, you can grab any nearby bugs to pick them up. Be sure to keep it handy as you never know when a rare bug might spawn. Okay, let me try eating a bug. Up. Okay. Flavor discovered. It says sweet. But I haven't caught it yet, so I don't have the information. So let me caught this bug. Like that. So then, if I look at the encyclopedia, I found here that there is this critter that I've caught, and the flavor is sweet. That's fun. How about this one? Trade secret. While the majority of your bug stocks will be used up in the feeding process, for your tadpoles, you should still keep some aside to trade with. Different NPCs prefer different bugs and will trade you unique items for their favorites. Ah, okay. I need to catch more of these bugs, I think. What is 2 out of 4? Trade secrets. Yeah, what is this? Trade you unique items for their favorites. Do I have to just catch more bugs? Is that what it is? Or do I have to find that specific bugs? Dracofly. I just need to catch more of those bugs first. Oh, I am moving faster after I ate those bugs. Hmm. I do like hopping like this. It's kind of fun. Okay. Looking like a snack. If you're feeling oh, I see. So this number is just like I have to finish the other task first before this last one. So I ate some bugs, and then this one, what is this? Gourmet chef. Once you've eaten a bug, you can identify its flavor profile. Right. Later on, when you're raising tadpoles, you'll need to provide some bugs that match the flavors they like. Okay, so how do I grow tadpoles? Maybe that's the next stage. Okay, so I finished that chapter and I got some Dracofly. I wanna go to bed first because I like the day better because I could see better. Okay, so here, the next chapter is mushrooms. Mushroom magic. To start modifying traits, we need to get our hands on some mushrooms. Each mushroom has its own effects that can modify multiple traits at once. Okay. While nature works hard, she takes her time using our own cultivators so we can speed things up. To start with, we need to make some compost using various flora. Trade with Hopper for a composter so we can start. Okay. So let's talk to Hopper, maybe? I'd like to trade for a composter. So composter, he needs more logs and a bucket of mud, which I have a bucket of mud already. I just have to chop down some trees then to get some logs. That. And then that should give me enough logs. Trade. Okay. So I get a composter now. Different combinations of flora can form different types of compost. Hello, Black Semicolon. Yes, I'm streaming not full time, but sometimes, maybe once or twice per week. But I'm still trying to figure out the best time to do it. I don't know yet what is the best time. I've never streamed during the day. It's Sunday morning here. I've always streamed in the evening, so this is my first time streaming in the morning, and then we'll see how it goes. Um, in the mix. Okay, so this is try experimenting with different layers to make different compost, or just look the recipes up. Make leafy compost. I could look the recipes up on Game Frogs. Where is that? Okay, how about this one first? As you explore, you might find spores. Use your magnifying glass to note their locations if the conditions continue to be right for them. Inspect spores. Okay, which I did. So I just have to figure out this one then. I have to make leafy compost, it says. Although I'm not quite sure yet how. Leafy compost. But then how do I even make a compost? I thought I have to just trade. I thought I have to trade with Hopper. No, there's gotta be another way. Is it a book that I haven't looked, maybe? Atlas. That's the map. This is my scrapbook. Um, encyclopedia. Compendium. Hi, Jans. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying this new game called Mudborne, but I love the art style and everything. It's so cute. Like, look at this. You're basically like restoring this whole pond, and you're supposed to grow frogs and tadpoles. It's like a reproduction of the tadpoles. But I've been having difficulties of trying to figure out like how. And I'm supposed to like follow this quest, right? Of trying to learn how the game goes. But it's very confusing. I feel like they need to do a better job of like educating the players of how to do it. Like the tutorials are quite rough here. But I just love the art style and the music and the sound effects and everything. And the premise of the game I thought was so unique. So right now I need to make a leafy compost. Try experimenting with different layers to make a different compost. How do I look the recipes up on Game Frogs? But how do I even get to that? It's very confusing, huh? Yeah, it's not really straightforward, exactly. I feel like they could like just simplify the game a little bit so then it's easier to understand. It's quite hard to understand in my opinion, but I feel like once you actually know what you're doing, this game is quite good. So I just need to find out how do I know how to make a leafy compost? That's what I need to figure out right now. Somewhere here. I think so. Oh, this is the blocked road, so I cannot go there. What is this? Frogham marker. A large stone pillar engraved with Frogham numerals. You can make out the following code. Interesting. It's like a mystery there. How do I make a leafy compost? Am I maybe missing something that I don't know of? I can look it up for you. Yes, I would actually be curious to know how do I make a leafy compost in Mudborne. Please let me know. Some have unique try after experimenting with different layers to make different compost. Okay, yeah, it doesn't tell me how, huh? How do I... Okay, I'm still getting used to the map. The map is quite big, which I guess is a good thing, but it's also quite confusing. Maybe it's here. It says combine leaves, salt, and mirror shards in a composter. Interesting. Okay. Wait, okay, so let me try this. Let me go to my bed and then let me sleep until the next day. I will need a fool's mirror and a bucket. I do have a bucket. I think the composter is here. I could get this. No, that's a cultivator. Crusher, cauldron. Nursery, feeder. Where is a composter though? Oh, here. Composter. I have a composter. Yeah, I have a composter, right? Oh, I see. I think what I need to do is basically... I need to... Okay, so let's say I put the composter just here for now, right? And I could basically put things into it. So I have weeds. Is weeds? Oh, leaves. Here, leaves. Okay, so I have leaves. So if I put the leaves here, like that. Leafy compost. Standard leafy compost. Fresh for use in a cultivator. Leaves, waterproof, and logs. Waterproof. I have waterproof here. Do I just put it there? Like that? Do I put everything? Probably just one. Like one like this. And then same thing with the leaves. I think just put one like that. And then I need logs. Leafy compost. Leaves. It says leaves, waterproof, and logs. And I did put all of them. I don't think I need 8 logs. And then, so once I do that, used to decompose flora down into compost to use in growing mushrooms. Yeah, so I put the things in there, right? Oh wait, no. Okay. I got it. I put the leaf in this box. And then I put, there you go. And then you put the waterproof in here and then the log. So then I fill this whole thing here And then I have to add an empty bucket here. So I put an empty bucket here, like that. And so now, okay, so then now the bar is loading. And then I'll eventually get the output slot. I'll get the compost that I want. Ah, interesting. This is a very unique game. Yay, thank you. Thank you for celebrating with me, finding a leafy compost. Ah, okay, okay. I have mixed feelings about this game. Because I love how it looks and everything. But it's not the most straightforward. It's quite complicated. Okay, so now I have the leafy compost. Maybe a lot of this game is also just like exploring, and they want the players to discover it by themselves. It's like, I feel like I just really like the art style and like the music and the sound effects and everything. Like, I love it, this game. And I think the idea is so unique. Like, I've never had a frog management cozy game before where you're supposed to restore the pond and like create more frogs to like repopulate. I love that idea because I love like a restoring nature type of game like Terra Nil, if you've ever heard about it. But so I like that part a lot, and this kind of like pixel art farming sim sort of mechanic. But I just find the pieces of it, like the catching the bugs, and each bug has a flavor profile, and then you're supposed to grow the frog from tadpoles, and there's all these different items, and there's this like really long kind of overview quest, right, that you're supposed to go through. I don't think that is a way to go to hook players into like playing the game. Like, is this all part of a tutorial? I don't think so. Like, this is a really long tutorial to just understand how the game goes. And so I just feel like it's there the developer is trying to do too many things all at once. And I get that they want to maybe put a lot more content into it, but then at the same time, there needs to be a balance between simplicity and you want to hook the players right away and not just like lose their interest because it's too complicated, right? And I feel like this game fails a little bit on that end where it becomes too complicated and I don't know where to go or like what to do. So that's kind of my take on the game so far. Um okay, so this one, by adding our compost to Hoppert's cultivators, we can make our own mushroom farms. Okay, so I could make mushroom farms depending on the location. See, that's like another element. There's like this mushroom farms and like traits, I think, that we're supposed to match with the frog in order for the frog to grow. Um okay, so the cultivator, I know where that is. The cultivator, I just have to trade with Hoppert. No, that's not where Hoppert is. Hoppert is where I respawn here. Here, Hoppert is here, I think. Cultivator, this one. Okay, I have enough item. So I'm just gonna put Where's my cultivator? Um, where did it go? Oh, this one, cultivator. I'll just put it right next to my composter for now. So it says add some compost to start. So let me put the leafy compost in here. And then there's the... Did I put a bucket already? Do I have to put it here? No, I already put it here. There. So I think I just wait for... Yeah, it says cultivating. No spores have formed in the compost yet. Okay. So I think you just like let it be and then it will grow. That's how it goes. So I do that, and then what is this? Temperature depends a lot on the time of day, correct? But later on, we'll be able to push those to extremes for the more hardy species using special machines. Moisture depends more on where your cultivators are. Okay, but it's also boosted by the rain. You can view temperature and moisture levels of your current position. Okay. Yeah, so like when I click my cultivator, I could see this temperature chilly, moisture is drenched. Is that a good thing? Or a bad thing? I don't know. Yeah, like that's another piece, I guess, because I don't know what is good or what is bad in all the little elements in here, right? Like if the moisture is drenched, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. Probably a bad thing. So I should probably move it to somewhere else. In order to do that, I have to... Oh, but yes, I have to hammer it. And then I would have to... Maybe I'll put the cultivator just on this boardwalk here. So, cultivator... I'll put there. And then let's add... Oh, did I lose my leafy compost because I just hammered that in? I think so. I think I lost my leafy compost. Oh no. Okay, let's create one more leafy compost. So I have... Oh, hi Danny. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday. Thank you for tuning in again. I am playing this game that I have mixed feelings of. It's called Mudborne. And that's good for you that you're working on. I'm having such a back problem, like it's hurting my back for some reason since a couple days ago. I think I pulled it at the gym, but then usually it got better after a few days. This time it sticks with me for a few days and it's been really bothering me. Just kind of sad. But this game is really cute. It's like you're trying to restore the population of the frogs and like restore the nature of the pond itself, but I'm having such a hard time with like the mechanics and the complexity of the game. It's very complex. I just wish it's simpler, and then I'm going through like this little quest, sort of like, I guess, a tutorial of the game, but the tutorial is super long if you think about it. If you look at this, like all this locked things, it's basically like learning how to play the game while you go through like a cycle of how this goes. Yeah, maybe I should do like a patch or tiger ball. Maybe that would help. Or maybe I should just go to a chiropractor or something. Yeah, the mechanics and the each element of the game, like for example, they have all of these frogs and a lot of the bugs that I could catch. But then there's also like the mushroom farm that I could grow, and each of them would have a different trait and stuff. I haven't even got to that point yet. And then in order to grow the frog, I need to start from a tadpole, and that's not been explained yet at this time. So there's just so many different elements in this game, and it's not properly kind of explained in a succinct way. So that's what I've been struggling a little. Okay, so I made a compost. And so in the cultivator, so cultivator is where I could grow my mushroom farm. I need to put a compost, and there's this bucket. Okay. And then I just let it be, I think, for the mushroom to grow. I think, right? Am I missing anything else? Compost status, decay 1%, leafy compost. And then I have a bucket already. Here. Wait. Wait, where do I put? That's the output slot. Input slot. But I thought the output slot. See, like these things. Like there's the output slot, but then there was a bucket there before, and then now I moved the bucket from this output slot, and then I couldn't put back in. So then I don't understand. And then this one says cultivating. And then there's the temperature and the moisture. But then I don't know what is good or bad. Like, is temperature balmy? Is that good or bad? I don't know. So I guess we'll just see. Okay, I'm gonna move on with this quest here. So it says reap the harvest. When spores form, the mushrooms can fruit at any time as long as the conditions are right. As you harvest shrooms, your compost will your compost will slowly degrade. So be sure to give it a refill now and again. Okay. Try setting up some cultivators in the water during a rainy day. Okay. So I just need to harvest some mushrooms. Try setting up some cultivators in the water during a rainy day. Okay. Today is not rainy. Composter. Should I create more compost? It says leafy compost. I figure out leafy compost, right? But then there is an unknown combination. It says try experimenting with different layers to try, like, they have different kinds of compost that will eventually, I guess, would create a different, like, mushroom types. Ooh, and then look at this. I could eat the bugs. And then if once I eat the bugs, I know the flavor profile. So in this encyclopedia, uh, I've I've caught two bugs and I've eaten two kinds of bugs as well. So I know the flavor profile, and this will help, I think, when I was trying to grow or like raise new frogs from tadpoles and what to feed them. But I absolutely love the sound effects of this game and the music. I think it is so relaxing. I think I remember seeing another cultivator somewhere here. Maybe not cultivator, but just like water somewhere. What is this, I wonder? What is this symbol? It's just a random symbol. I think this is where I'm supposed to, like, I could grow um my mushrooms here, I think. And then, do I have more composter? I don't think so. I think I only have one. And then I could harvest like just different kinds of stuff, I guess. Salt Grove acorn can be planted on shallow water to grow a salt grove tree. Let me try that. Salt grove. Oh, like these trees. I see. Just plant them. Like that. White lotus. A pretty lotus found can be traded with NPCs. Okay. White lotus seeds. To grow white. Oh, okay. So there are a few deep water that has a white lotus like shadow, like this one, but there's no white lotus yet. So I think that's where I'm supposed to put these things. You can't place this on water. What? I thought I'm supposed to put it in water. Can be planted in deep water, it says. Interesting. Weird. But I cannot plant it in water. I thought it is supposed to be for water. Oh, I just did. Do I like maybe I'm not maybe I'll just like put it like that. White lotus, right? Oh no, white lotus is this like little one here. I see. The one that's a shadow is just a lily pad, which I don't know yet how to grow lily pads. Okay. How's my mushroom farm doing, I wonder? This one. Where's my house? It's down here. Yeah, the map looks good, but they're all looking like the same, so it's hard to navigate sometimes. Me, I think there needs to be a bucket here. So let me create more of the leafy compost for now. And then one log. And then one empty So this one, I have cultivator, composter, large crate. But I wonder, how about if I run out of bucket? Oh, I could buy bucket like this. I see. I see, I see. Okay, I could buy more buckets if I need to later. Let me open this large crate. So I have some items that I could just put back here. And then all these books I could just store here to clean things up a little. Then, yeah, I think that's about it for now. Yeah, so my cultivator is not like I don't see any mushrooms growing. I think because I don't have a bucket in it. It's weird, huh? Because I feel like okay, let me try hammering this. So then I got it back and then I reinstalled this cultivator. How about wait, should I put it in the water this time? Because it says something, right? Try setting up some cultivators in the water during a rainy day. If it's not raining, okay, so let me put the cultivator in the water this time. Like that. And then I add compost just from here. And so I put the compost here. And then there's this bucket, right? That I think I need, and I cannot move it because once I moved the bucket, I couldn't put it back in it. Salt. Oh, okay, that's how you get salt, is you pull through the roots of salt grove trees. I see. I'm just gonna plant these things. Not in bloom, okay. So I think for now, I just really need um, to wait for the mushroom to grow, I think. Yeah. But I think it wants it to be. Ooh, look, I found a mushroom here. Wait, it disappeared. Why did the mushroom disappear? Did I step on them and then it like died? Weird. There's a lot of pools as well. There's like this whole genetic thingy that I'm still just very confused of. Haven't got to that point yet of the genetics. Yeah, I know, right? Like accidentally killing mushrooms. They should at least let me know about that. So I just have really mixed feelings about this game. Because I think if it's done well, or maybe once I understand the mechanics of it, I think it'll be a really fun game. But it has a really steep learning curve. And I feel like most players wouldn't have the patience to go through every single one of the tutorials. Okay, let me, because I think I want to have a rainy day. Because in the instructions, it also says we want it during the rainy day. If it's not raining, maybe just take a nap. Weather, clear skies. Okay, so if maybe I should just, what is commune? Press to dream. Interesting. 5-day forecast. Today, light showers. Forecast, light showers at night. Okay, so like tomorrow, I guess it would be light showers at dawn. What if I just sleep till dawn so that I could be up when it's showering? Okay. It says cultivating, no spores have formed yet. I could catch a lot of frogs, but I don't think I need these frogs. I have one frog that's my pet. I made this frog my pet. But it's not, where is it? It's supposed to be following me. Oh, there it is. So that's cute. Um yeah, so the spores is not going yet. What if I just sleep again? But it is a sunny day. So there's not really, once spores form, the mushrooms can fruit at any time. As you harvest shrooms, your compost will slowly degrade. Do I need maybe like two? Should I have like two cultivators perhaps? So if I talk to him, cultivators. Yeah, no worries, Danny. Thanks for stopping by the way. Hope you have a good Sunday. Let's put the cultivator here. Like that. And then I'm gonna put, can I, yeah, maybe I experiment allowed items. Put this, and then this one has an allowed items. Let me put salt, allowed items. Put the weed here. Put a bucket, and then it's composting a new kind of compost now. For this one, so I'll put the new compost into this cultivator and then see if it makes any difference. But in the meanwhile, is there something that I could do? What are all of these? I think these are just random landing. I'm not quite sure, like, how do I like progress in this game? You know, like, I don't really know if there's sort of like other NPCs that I need to talk to. I haven't seen them. Or am I purely just do I purely just like do my own thing and then more NPCs will come? So I don't quite know yet. Hmm. Mahogany. Okay, so now I have. Oh, it's still just a leafy compost actually. Unknown combination, try experimenting with different layers. So I could just like put completely random items maybe? What if I put bugs? Can I put bugs in it? No, I cannot. But then like I don't understand cuz I cannot put any, like I couldn't just put a random item in here. See, like it's not allowing me to. But then at the same time it says try experimenting with different layers. So that's conflicting. Okay, so this one, let me put the other, where's my leafy compost? Put there. Okay. What if I just really, I keep going until I see a, some more showers, light showers at night. So let me sleep till night. There's no spores yet though. Bucket output, extra storage, cultivator tank. Yeah, so there's not really a mushroom yet for me to harvest. Yeah, I don't know about this game. It feels like it's too slow to me. And I'm usually a fan of slow, cozy game, but I just find myself like not having anything to do other than, like I'm waiting to harvest mushrooms, but I'm not getting any like movement or knowing any progress of where I am in a way, which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of my take. I absolutely love the aesthetic and the art style of this game. Like, look at this. I mean, I love the pixel art. I love the sound effects with all the frog sounds and the water, and it's just very, very calming and relaxing. The sound effects are nice too. But In terms of the game, it's really lacking direction. It's really lacking direction. I maybe I should just like put so many hours into it before I make a judgment, but I really do feel like it's not like giving me any sense of progress or like what am I supposed to do other than right now, for example, waiting for the mushrooms to grow. And I don't even know where the mushroom progress is, like because I couldn't see, right? It says once I have the cultivator filled, then I should be seeing some mushrooms, but it's not there. So then I just ended up wondering what am I supposed to do in this game? So that's kind of my take on it. I feel like they should relook into simplifying the game by a lot or just giving a bit more tutorial or context of how to play the game instead of just letting players figure it out themselves. So that's kind of my take on the game. And I think I'm going to end the stream for this game because I just feel like it's a little too slow and too boring. But this is the first look of Mudborne, like I'm opening this game for the first time with you guys. And so if it is not so good of a game, then it is not a good game, and I'm being honest with it, and I'm not sugarcoating anything. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please give it a like or a comment and a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And happy Sunday. I hope to catch you on my next stream. Bye bye.